Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is Brittany, or Orange Ninja Bunny. We are back with a speed build and I'm really excited about this one. And I have already recorded this audio, but oh my god, I was so annoyed. I went to go, like finish up recording and it was like, hey, something went wrong and we couldn't save your audio, and we saved this part and it's like literally a millisecond of silence. And I'm like, oh gee, thanks. But yeah, here we are. But I'm still excited. I'm still excited about this build, okay? Because I had a dream about it. I literally dreamed this. And this is why we're trying to do this stair thing, but it failed. So we only have one staircase. It's fine. And it looks better this way anyway. And then we have the house on the hill, and I really like this idea. And obviously you can see the gap between the house and the, what is the word for it? Hill. I was gonna say like dirt or something, but I was like, whatever. But yeah, so we have like a little pond, and as for the gap, you don't really see it once the roofing is in, so that's nice. And then we put in like all the doors and the windows and, you know, general basis stuff. And we have the chimney, and oh my gosh, it's super cute. And I didn't really have anyone in mind for this building before I started building, and as I was going I like kind of developed what I was gonna do for CAS, which is not always how it goes, but this one was a dream, like I said. I was literally dreaming and I woke up and I went, I'm gonna make that. So here we are. And then you might hear some dogs and people's, so I just realized I didn't apologize for any background noise, but I do that right now. And I actually think this roofing went really well. I really like how this one turned out. And I talk about how I'm not very good at roofing a lot. And honestly, I think I'm really improving, and I like that. I'm like real proud. That's not a word. Proud. And I tried not, okay, so the thing was, I was like, I don't want too many windows, but I want enough windows to make it look cottagey, if that makes sense. So I didn't put in like a whole bunch of windows, and I liked the idea that there wasn't too many because it's in the ground, like, you know. And then we put in, oh, this roof thing, this roof trim. It's so cute. And I had a little bit of an issue with the diagonal roofs, but I got there. It got there eventually. It is okay. But they're super cute. I think it really tops off the way this roof looks, and it like just makes it look that much better. What else? I put weather vanes in. And I normally don't put like roof stuff on. Like I don't normally do that stuff. So it's interesting, you know, to start looking at them, and like, you know, eventually I want to like start getting more in detail with like that kind of stuff, but you know. Oh yeah, here I am putting in the useless gardens. I'm sure you could use that lower one by the mailbox and stuff if you really wanted to, and just take out the sunflowers, but that top one I don't think is accessible even without the stuff around it. But it looks nice. So basically, the people, I'll explain that in a second, hold on. I really wanted to put the clothesline inside, but you cannot. That was in the dream as well. And here I am trying to get plants because I cheated. So I was like, whatever. And I use splice plants. Sue me. I just gave up on that part too, because I was like, whatever. And then I used, what is it, cabbage, eggplant, and the orange pumpkin. The orange pumpkin might not be accessible, but it's fine. Or no, did I not do eggplant? Oh, I might have not done eggplant. That's fine, whatever. Who cares? Oh no, I did eggplant. Yeah, I did it. Okay, it's fine. Yeah, I just moved all the things. And then I used some of the camping plants so that they could make like the elixirs and stuff. So I was like, maybe like they get like the other ones from other places, or I don't know. You know, I liked the idea. And then there's like that little overhang in the coop, which I think looks super nice. And then I liked the idea of like these roots being on the inside of the walls, and like the grapevine, which doesn't really function as a grapevine, but whatever, it's fine. And here I am putting all these pond things in, and most of them are floating, and it's kind of devastating when you're like, ah, dang it. And I really wish that you could put some of those things in smaller ponds. Like, I think it would have been so nice to have like a duck or a swan or any sort of bird just in the pond, but I couldn't fit any of the birds. And then I put in some chickens and like a rooster. Yeah. And then I was looking for a trough, and oh my goodness, you cannot find a trough anywhere. It's non-existent. Not even like a fake one, like the, you know, the fire pit from Get Together, or not Get Together, Get Famous. No, there's nothing. So I made one. And you'll see it soon. But I made it so like I put some debug stuff. Some of it might disappear, because I know some of the stuff disappears when you reload it, but it looked like everything was there when I was taking screenshots, so you never know. But yeah, I used this pan and I put like moss around the bottom, well, you know, foliage, and then I put like this blue dog treat in it so it looked like water. I think it worked out well. I mean, it's a little too bright for water per se, but whatever, it's fine. Because I was looking for wax cubes and it wasn't working, so I found the dog treat and I was like, here we go. And then yeah, we have the kitchen going. And I really like how this kitchen is set up. Like, it's really small, but it's actually quite spacious in terms of like storage and like and counter space. Like, I didn't, you know. And then above the fridge, I didn't want to have the same exact thing going on, so I eventually put shelving there. And I think it looks a lot nicer than like duplicate stuff, except for like, you know, certain duplicate cabinets are fine, but if it's the exact same pattern of like, oh, here's a box here and here's a thing here, and it's like, oh, cool. I just don't like it as much. And then here we are, just putting in decorations. Woo. And like I said, I didn't have any idea of like who I wanted to be here because it was a dream. But as I went, I kind of decided what I wanted for the people in this house. It's just an old couple. They never had kids, and eventually, like, I want to make a sim that they're gonna, like, you know, gift their house to, you know, say like in their will or whatever, like, this goes to this person, which will eventually be a thing, and then I'll like redecorate the house for that person, or that sim, but that's like long way off. Okay. Don't even, but because I also need to do this community center that I'm also attempting to do, because I want them to be like really community oriented, like go to farmers markets and like sell their stuff, which obviously you can't do that technically. I mean, you can. I don't think there's a farmers market though. There's like a flea market, but you know, whatever. It's fine. But they like sell their goods, and like they sell, you know, the things that Helena, the old woman, makes by crocheting and knitting, and you know, some of her drawings maybe. I mean, she does just sketches, but some people do like sketches, so. Oh, and then, oh my gosh, here I am struggling with rugs because I want to put a rug on top of this table and it's not possible. It just disappears. So here we are with pool things. But yeah, I really struggled with the rugs. It was so annoying. What else am I talking about? I don't know. I don't remember. And then I put birdhouses out here, because there was the column sticking through the roof, and I liked the idea that there's like a birdhouse on top, and you know, I don't have to worry about like trying to fix the roof and stuff. And then I was struggling with the heights of things. Oh my gosh. Terrain. Working with terrain is so difficult. And then I put like a little greenhouse thing going on, which I liked the idea of as well. Like he put up this thing so that he could, you know, go out and check the stuff and not have to worry about like, you know, drizzlings or whatever. Yeah, and obviously not everything is underneath the cover, but you know. And then, oh, I really liked what I did with the pumpkins. I don't think you can access these pumpkins at all, but it looks nice. It's like shrubbery and rocks, and it's pretty, okay? It's pretty. And if I just left it floating, I was never going to forgive myself, so yeah. And then here we are with the bed, and I struggle with the end tables a little bit, but I kind of just like, I shoved them into the wall, like he cut it out so that it would fit, basically. And then I struggle with, you know, dresser drawers and stuff, and I made his smaller, just because I wanted it to fit. And then I was like, you know, I want hanging plants here, but they didn't look quite right, so I did, I moved them over to that little balcony area, and then I put 2 chairs in like the living room, quote, area. But I also put the love seat so that they like can cuddle and like sit together and stuff, but also like it's for company and whatever. And then I was thinking that like most of these rugs are made by Helena, because I think that would be cute. Except for like those nice fur ones in the kitchen. He bought those for her so that she doesn't have to like stand on her feet, and when she's standing on her feet, it like hurts her feet and stuff, you know. And then like this is her little desk area next to the washer and dryer, so when she's doing laundry she can sit here and not have to walk up and down the stairs. And then I put like photos everywhere, and like those dog photos, like those are all their dogs. And then there's the photos right here that are like maybe their family members, like from, you know, like their sisters, brothers, parents and stuff. And then the one at the end of the stairs is like them. And they have the one with the under the sea photo, which I'll talk about a little bit later. And then their bathroom's pretty nice. It's basic. And I struggle with mirrors here. And the entranceway is actually pretty nice too. I was gonna put up a coat rack, but I forgot. But also I don't think it would really fit anyway, now that I think about it. And now I struggle with this table, trying to figure out where to put this table. And then I kind of wanted to fill this space above the chimney, or on the chimney rather, and I think that looks perfect. Like she made it or something and she put it up there, or well, he put it up there for her. And then I put plants everywhere, so many plants. And this is about the time I decided she loved pink. And like it kind of fits because I unwittingly put pink. Well, I mean, I just chose the pink swatch for the cabinets because I liked the color of the wood. So I did it. I did this. Nice me. Go me. What else? Yeah, I'm just putting plants everywhere now. And there's like little boxes so he can carry stuff. And I like the idea of like having a wreath here, like he made that for her. But I didn't put the florist station here or the candle making station because I figured one of them also liked to make candles. But I decided that they would be like I wanted them to be community oriented. So what ended up happening was I was like, I'm not gonna put them here. I'm gonna put them on the community lot that I'm eventually gonna make, and that's where they're gonna go to like do those things and like hang out, chat, do their hobbies other than like knitting and gardening and stuff. And I think that would be nice. And here we are with lights. So many lights. Oh, and then I put like that little globe bar in, but I wasn't necessarily thinking it as a bar. I just like it as a globe. So if he uses it a bar, whatever. Lights. Yep, more lights. So many lights. And then I put lights outside. Lights. More lights. Oh, and here we are putting lights in. And lights. And chairs. Okay, chairs. Okay. And plants. I'm like, yep. But yeah, so I'm just making them blend in a little bit more, and then I'm putting in Great Soil, Homey, and Home something. Home Studio, yeah. So this is Helena. I gave her the knitting aspiration. I gave her quite a few colors that she liked. I wanted to put more hobbies, but there was not knitting or crocheting or literally anything that had to do with making anything. There was not even like, I think there was painting, but I didn't want her to have painting. I wanted her to do like sketches and like drawing. But no, so it's fine. But I made her creative, animal enthusiast. Those are her chickens. And then the maker trait. And then I was also struggling with like putting outfits on her. Like, I understand that the texture stretches and stuff, and like that's why like sometimes it doesn't look so great, but I wish that some of the outfits would work a little bit better with like larger people, especially when I want to go for a certain style. Like, I don't want her to wear crop tops because like crop tops look pretty good on some of the, you know, larger Sims. But honestly, she's an old lady and she's kind of old-fashioned and that's what I was going for. So it's, I wish it would just fit a little bit better. And then we're here with the makeup, and I wanted to point out, like, she isn't a makeup person, and it kind of, I kind of wanted it to show that she isn't a makeup person, but she will put it on for like fancy formal events. And I would have put a shawl on this dress if I could have, but I cannot. Which I hope that becomes a feature later on, like undershirts or something, because we can do tights. So I would assume that we can eventually do like undershirts, like, you know, so that we can have like, you can customize things a little bit more. But maybe I'm asking for too much in this one segment. Make things work, please. But yeah. And then I also wanted it to be obvious that her hair was up most of the time. She prefers her hair up, out of the way, so that she's, whatever she's doing, like cooking, cleaning, knitting, drawing, whatever it is, it's out of her way. And then it kind of like goes into the other aspects of her life. But when she's like comfortable and just kind of chilling and, you know, going to bed, having a party, she's fine with letting her hair down a little bit. And I liked that aspect. And then, here we come back to the ocean picture. Their vacation. They only have one vacation a year because they're like pretty much year round. They're making things, gardening, doing stuff. Is scuba diving. They go scuba diving together. I think it's such a cute idea. Okay, sorry. I don't know why I think I got so excited. But I think it's such a cute idea because it doesn't quite fit the other things about them. And I liked that idea. Like, it's just a small aspect. They're like, we enjoy this. It's a vacation. It's a, you know, a daydream that is not a constant thing we live in. And, you know, they just do it for fun. As a once-a-year thing. And then, yeah, I put her hair down for the, not the summer, the winter for one of the outfits because, I leave my hair down during the winter as well. And it makes it so that my hair insulates and I'm not as cold. And then we have her husband, Wilfred, and their last name is Bottomhauer because I liked it. So I made him a green thumb. Or it's not green thumb, it's the gardening aspiration. I wanted to make him a green thumb, but that's not a thing. It's The Sims 3. So I made him ambitious, good, and loves the outdoors. And I was debating on making him a maker, but I liked this 3 combination better. And I gave him overalls. Because I liked the idea. And he like is more like, you know, I'm going to wear overalls most of the time. And then he does have his nice tux. Or, well, is that a tux? Suit. It's a suit. And then I did try to make their athletic gear a little more, like, outdoors oriented. Like, they would put it on to go garden or go hang out with the chickens or whatever. And then I liked this hat. Oh my god, this hat. And then I also do another hat for the hot weather, and it's like the hats. I liked that he has this hat. I'm sorry. I liked the idea. I think it's funny. And I also gave him glasses. I don't know if I mentioned that. I liked the idea that he had glasses. Like, you know, getting older, he needed glasses. She might be like needing glasses but doesn't want to get them. And then we have Beryl, who is adventurous, hunter, and loyal. And I changed the dog type because I liked that one, like the original one, but I wanted this typical, like, kind of looking hunter dog, I guess. This is what I picture when I picture like a hunting dog, like from Fox and the Hound. But, well, not Fox and the Hound, because that's he's got the floppy ears. Like, I don't remember why I picture that one. But anyways, we also have the cat, who is Clover. She's playful, or I can't remember if she's a she. Playful, affectionate, and a prowler. And then I mess with the colors a little bit, but I decided to go with like the original one. And then, yeah, we're gonna go get their house for free, which I totally forgot the cheat for. So we see me struggle here right now. It's a great time. But here we're gonna come into screenshots after we get them into the house. So thank you so much for watching. Please hit subscribe, like, and follow, or not follow, bell notification if you liked, and I will see you guys in the next episode, or next video you see. Bye!
Follow me,